Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Louise, and if you are new here, welcome. Welcome back to all of my old subscribers as well. If you are new here, go ahead and click the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a video when I upload. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this look. This is a closure wig using a sewing machine. So if you would like to see how I achieve this look, then stay tuned. For this wig, I'm going to be using a spandex dome wig cap, and these can be found at your local beauty supply store. I'm going to be using this canvas head. I'm going to link a link to where I got it from. I got it off of Amazon, and it is a 21-inch canvas block head. I wanted to clarify that you could use any dome cap. There is another brand that I'm used to using, but this was the only one that my local beauty supply store had, so I went ahead and grabbed this. Y'all, please excuse my blockhead. She seemed like she want to have a loose neck today, so we're just gonna rock with her. And I'm taking some T-pins and I'm pinning the T-pins into the cap. All of the materials that I use in this video, I will go ahead and list them in the description box, so definitely check out the description box for all of the information. Okay, so for my subscribers who have been rocking with me for a minute, that burgundy wig that I made, it was like one of my second YouTube videos. That is this hair. So it's a little beat up, a little, you know, she's been in the closet for about a year. So that's the hair that I had. All I did was cut the hair off the tracks from that wig, and then I used that hair for the sewing machine wig that I'm showing you guys right now. So in order to keep the hair out of the way and to ensure that I'm not sewing it into the closure and sewing it into the wig, I'm just braiding the hair and pretty much just getting it out of the way so that I can prepare the closure to sew it onto the cap. So when you're making a closure wig, you want to ensure that the closure is just about an inch, maybe a half an inch to an inch in front of the band line of the wig cap. So you see how I'm showing you here, it's just a little bit ahead of, or just a little bit in front of this cap. So when you cut the cap off, it's all going to be seamless. Once I get everything the way I want it to be, I just go ahead and put some T-pins to hold everything in place. Okay, so back to the old faithful way of sewing in. I have my curved needle and some nylon thread. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew down one side, and then I'm going to go back and sew down the other side. So when you're sewing down the closure, you want to ensure that you're keeping some tension on it, but not too much tension. So you want to ensure that you're pulling it taut so that you don't have any slack in the closure and you don't have any lumps when you sew the rest of your tracks on. Okay, so now that the hard part is done, we're going to go in with a silver Sharpie marker or a white marker or any marker that you can see that you can use as a line of demarcation to follow when you are making your wig on the sewing machine. So this is a silver Sharpie marker, and you can pick any markers up like this from your local craft stores, and you could also get them off Amazon. So you want to ensure that your lines are about, I want to say maybe an inch to an inch and a half apart, because with the sewing machine and the stitch that I use, if you draw the lines too close together, your tracks will be too close together, thus making your wig too small for the human head. So I have the Singer Esteem II sewing machine, and if you want to know more information about the sewing machine, let me know that in the comments section, and I can go over a video of how to thread, how to do a bobbin, pretty much how to use a sewing machine from scratch. So the stitch that I'm going to be using is the zigzag stitch. before I go in and lay any tracks, I want to ensure that the stitch is correct. So I'm just taking this shirt that I just literally sew on. It's just the shirt that I got that I no longer use anymore, just to ensure that the stitch is the way that I want it to be. And this is how the stitch should look. Okay, so this is one bundle, and basically what I'm about to do is double the tracks. So I'm going to take the bundle, cut it in half, double the tracks, and then I'm going to sew the tracks together to make one track. So y'all, I was like 3 tracks in when I realized that I was not recording, so excuse me for not getting the first couple of tracks. But if you want a more detailed video, then please just let me know that down in the comment section and I gotcha. So basically, it's just like how you would be doing if you were sewing a piece of clothing. You just want to start off with your first stitch, and then you want to definitely do your back stitch to basically secure everything in its place. Then you want to continue that stitch all the way across by putting the track on the line, and you want to ensure that you're stretching your cap at all means, because if you don't, cap will get smaller because it'll be all bunched up and the cap just won't fit in the end. Advise this to people who are wig makers or potentially looking into making wigs, because it cuts down on half the time that you would and all of the back issues and all the other stuff that comes along with standing up trying to make a wig or whatever, or however you make wigs. This method, I just find it to be so much quicker. And even though it's quicker, I still would advise you to take your time, because you don't want to get all the way to the top of a wig just to find out that it does not fit. So once you're done sewing, this is what the wig is going to look like on the inside. Look at that, just so nice and neat. So you want to go ahead and cut off all the excess thread from the sewing machine, and then you want to go ahead and cut off the excess cap so that you will now be exposing the closure. So here is the final look. I just went ahead and added some curls in it for some va-va-voom, and that's pretty much it. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye.